Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Surviving Alaska. Up bright and early this morning. We actually been up about 2 hours, but wanted to get a jump on the day. We busted our tail yesterday. Got the field up there mowed down. Got the trees cut. Had a major breakdown. Got that brought into JD. As you can see, we got the stuff all sorted. I still have some more to do, but that's a good supply. And then I found a couple of that big dead tree. It's not flat. I'm gonna level it out a little bit. I just kind of set it down. I built myself a little bench. It was easy. Chainsaw, it's a rough cut. I gotta sand it and whatnot, but I wanted a place to sit down here and just admire the lake outside of, sitting on the dock. And you know what? I built it, so I'm proud of it. But yeah, I was looking this morning, sipping my coffee. If you checking out the local online, used forum. Ain't really nothing in here. The plow's nice, but it's a lot of money for a small plow. I was looking at this little holder. I don't know what I would use it for. Trailer, which I don't need yet. And the baler, I'm just not there. Plus, I mean, look at what they're asking. That's insane. So, yeah, overall, we're still waiting to hear back from JD up on here. I have a feeling it's going to be a day or two before we hear back from him. We gotta rent a stump grinder or something. Come in here and trim all these up. But we made good progress. Today's agenda, we're gonna do what we were saying. Being that I know the little green tractor can handle it, we're gonna head down here. We're gonna get the green tractor out. We're gonna do some more plotting over here. I want to cut my next field. And I want to make a clearing for like a greenhouse. Started right up. All right, let's get this disconnected. Hop back in this. I'm gonna pull the little chain link fence out. That's basically what it is. Okay. A little more. Get our harrow attached. Okay. Definitely going to be a little more limited just based on this old girl. You know what? Let's do this. Let that sit there for now. Let's grab the four-wheeler. I'll give you guys an idea of kind of what I'm thinking about driving on the crops. So I know we have a property line over here somewhere. I got to look on the paperwork and see if they call anything out. So what I'm thinking is basically we'll come back here. We'll cut a spot about the same size as that one there. Kind of parallel them, and then I'm thinking over here I want to put a greenhouse or a garden house or something like that. They make those kind of build your own greenhouses. I think having that right in here would be a really nice touch. So yeah, let's take a look here. So we own, if I come off of this corner and come straight out and kind of cut just like that, I think we'll be okay. All right. Oh, here's hoping everything works. So first things first. Come in right here. So parallel. This one doesn't have to be big. I'm thinking like here. About there. Basically that little plot right there. And having it over here will give us the ability to have the water close by. You know, we'll have the barn right there for the seeds and whatnot. And having a greenhouse, honestly, is a huge benefit because we can grow stuff all year round. Try to trim around this tree best we can. All right, that's got that one done. That'll give us access to the driveway. Like I said, we'll get it planned, put in. I'll get those trees cut down. And then the other one, I'm thinking what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut a small little access road. We'll just kind of come back like this. It's real easy. What is that? That's Chris's house right there. Is that my property or is that his? Oh. I want to go see what that is. Let's go grab the four-wheeler. I don't know if that's my property or not. I know the line, it looks like it might be, but it could be over on Chris's side. Looks like some sort of silo or something. I think the property line's like right here. 'Cause there's the hunting cabin. I'm sure he won't mind me taking a look and seeing what this is, but this is definitely a silo. Like a silo system. Huh. I sent him a text. Good morning. You able? See what he says. That was quick. May be easier if I call. Have a second. Oh, we'll see what he says. Sure, just finishing up with my sheep. All right. Calling now.
Yellow.
Hey, Chris. How you doing, man?
I'm all right. How are you?
Not too bad. How's the sheep going?
Little and not, and well growing. So
There you go. Well, good.
we'll get there.
Hey, so I'm up here kind of on the property line
Okay.
between you and I, up here on the north side of your property and kind of, eastern side of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 90% sure this isn't on my property, but I don't know if you know about it. There's some sort of silo system up here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll jump in my tractor and I'll head up that way and see if I can't. Are you up
Yeah.
there now?
I'm up here now. I was actually brush hogging over here kind of adjacent to my field, and it
Mm-hmm.
caught my eye. It's buried, man. It's up in the trees up against the rocks. I can see your house. If you kind of go north of your house, if you want to come up here to me, I'm basically kind of perpendicular to your hunting cabin.
Okay.
I'm right on the property line between kind of off, parallel of your hunting cabin.
Okay.
You come up
Yeah. Well,
here. I don't know if you have a four-wheeler or you can bring a tractor.
I know, but I don't have a four-wheeler. I'll just jump in the tractor.
Yeah, just come on up and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
All right. I'll be up there in just a few minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, see what he says. I guess I'm just gonna hang out and we'll get the camera back on when he gets up here. Oh, I think I hear him. If he can't see me. Hey, hey.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
I'll be damned. There is a silo up here.
Yeah, uh, I was over there because I'm clearing out for my next, what's eventually going to be my next field and a greenhouse site, and it just caught my eye. Like I saw like the metal, the sun hit it just right, and it kind of reflected.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "What is that?" And I kind of was like, "All right, I'm gonna." It looked like it was on the line, but the closer I got to it, the kind of further away it got. And I was like, I grabbed the four-wheeler, brought it up here, and I was confirmed what it was. And I'm like, yeah, no, this is definitely not my property, but I figured you wouldn't mind, me
No,
confirming it and making
not at
you
all.
aware of it. I didn't know if you knew it was here.
No idea. I haven't really been done a whole lot up here. I don't know how much Grandpa did up here, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, but it looks like whatever it is, it hasn't been used in quite some time by the size of these trees that are in front of it.
Trees. It's definitely been neglected.
Yep. That's always something you need, just another project.
Right.
But a silo system's not a bad thing to have.
No, and I mean, it looks like it's got the pit in the ground and everything.
Yeah. Have to get it pulled up, get these trees cleared out, and then, get up there and take a look at it, make sure it's still functioning.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no issues with it. But, I mean, even worst case scenario, if it's not usable, I mean, a lot of scrap metal.
Right? I mean, knock it down, trailer it out of here. You make probably a couple grand.
Yeah, I'd rather have the silo.
Oh, yeah, money, true.
Because that'd be very helpful. But,
well, I hear that. I got my, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Had I known this was up here, I wouldn't have started putting my fields way down there.
Right? Yeah, because you got, I mean, man, that's a tract of land.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit of travel. But hey, I mean, I can tell you this, and I don't think it's too much different. The land from there to, you know, my farm to here, the ground is fertile, man. You might want to consider trimming some of these weeds back and putting a field up here.
Oh yeah, there'll be fields up here eventually.
It's fertile land, I gotta say.
Now knowing that there's silos here, that might be where my fields start going. I might start clearing out land.
Yep. Yeah. I had to take my red tractor down to JD. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's got like a fuel filter or fuel issue, but like it starts up fine. It'll go, you know, kind of runs for 5 minutes and then it just like cuts itself off. I was brush hogging up in front of my house across, you know, you go up the driveway to the road. Across the road, I was kind of marking out my property. And man, I had to tow it onto the trailer with the winch and take it down to him because it just lost all power. He has nothing down. He has 2 tractors down there, but I'm down to just my little green machine. And I'm surprised it's pulling that brush hog.
Well, if you need the Ford that I have right there, you're more than welcome to use it. I'm not using it for anything right now.
I'm okay right now. Like I said, it's handling it. I'll take you up on it though. You know, if I need it, I'll hit you up and we'll see. I might need it to pull the harrow just to strip some of the topsoil. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm hoping to hear back from JD, figure out what's going on with that thing. I don't know what that's going to cost and whatnot, but
say hopefully it's not an expensive fix.
I hope not, man. I just bought that thing. I'm gonna be kind of upset with him now. I get it, and like he said, you know, we'll make it right, but it just is. It's upsetting, you know, just buying it and immediately having an issue.
Yeah, and the downtime.
Yeah.
It's the not having, you buy the equipment because you need it, and then not having it. It's one thing if, you know, you buy it and run it for a while and then it starts to go, but, you know, or you have an old piece of equipment that been around for a while, but, you know, JD's a good guy. I'm sure he'll treat you right with everything.
He said, you know, he got me right in. He told me bring it right down. So I'm sure he's probably down there tearing it apart, you know, seeing what's going on with it right now. But it's like I said, it's just a little, I'm lucky. I'm not gonna harp on it. You know, I'm lucky the green tractor's there. It's able to handle the brush hog. I'm still able to do my day-to-day stuff, get ready, you know, getting that firewood stacked. Cause man, it's getting cold.
Yeah, it's starting to get chilly. That's what I'm getting ready to have to do probably here soon, is start getting firewood cut. I have a little bit left, from last year, but I'm gonna need to get some more, and I know where I'm gonna start getting my firewood from.
Right.
Probably right around this general area here.
Yeah.
Bring up the trailer and the truck.
I mean, hey, I got the chainsaw right down there at the barn. We could chop this stuff down now if you wanted to.
I got some stuff going on down yonder.
Okay.
Probably work on that. I don't know if I have anything going on tomorrow. I don't know if you have anything going on tomorrow.
No, I mean, depending on how long it takes me to kind of cut that field out, I would just finish that up and then basically just kind of cleaning up the property some more, chopping some more firewood.
Yeah, I got firewood duty out at mom and dad's here in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
They, you know, they're older, so they go through a lot more.
Got to keep the house warmer, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point, dad's probably burned through, had fires going for the last better half of the month. So I told him this afternoon I'd come out and give them a hand. He's got them dropped already. It's just a matter of
chopping them up,
splitting them and stacking them. He likes to drop them by himself, but so he likes the fun part.
Man, I
But
had
the
a
rest of
big
it,
dead one over there yesterday. Like real tall, had no leaves on it, just straight branches. And I took a couple of the small ones down. I'd say it probably about the same height as this one here in front of me. About that tall, just no branch, all dead. And I cut that thing off, and man, the crack that thing made, it was boom, it hit the ground. So fun.
we they're real fun when you cut one down, hits the ground, and just splinters into like 7,000 pieces because it's so dead.
I was expecting that to happen. Like I kind of ducking covered, but it didn't. It just kind of bounced, and yeah, just all the little branches split off. But I was surprised.
That's one that'll be real easy for fire starter.
It was the first one I chopped up.
That one will go in this pile over here to help get everything going.
Yep, I got 2 racks already done. I've got a third I'm working on. And I just took some of the smaller limbs and some 3-inch drywall screws. Made myself a little makeshift firewood rack.
I took some old wood from a barn we had torn down, and I built a little like small garden.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I was working. That's what I was working on this morning, was getting some stuff ready to be planted in there.
Nice.
Just to get some.
You doing like one of those build your own greenhouses, or are you just planting like an open air garden?
It's just an open air garden.
Nice. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
You have any worry about the temperature though with an open air?
I mean, I think it'll be okay for what it is now. I mean, put a couple try to grow some more, like more or less root vegetables.
Okay.
Because they're gonna stay pretty.
Yeah, kind of a little more hardy, if you would.
Right, and then I put a film cover over the top, like a fabric cover, over the dirt and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Puncture it so that it grows through. I mean, they say it helps keeps the moisture in more than less, but I think it'll more or less keep it warm. But I don't look for come December or January for it to grow a whole lot.
No, yeah. I mean, pretty much once we get snow, right?
Yeah. That'll probably be the end of it for then. But Dad called and said an old friend of his, he has a hog farm. Okay. They have piglets that they're trying to get rid of, so I'm contemplating on pigs, getting some piglets.
I mean, bacon.
Right, going to might have to go pick up some more snow fencing and build me a little makeshift pig pen. But
yeah, man, that could be.
The only thing about pigs is feeding them.
Yeah,
I mean, they eat about anything, but in order to keep them healthy and get them hardy enough to where you can eat them,
you got to feed them right.
Mm-hmm. But with trying the whole homestead thing and the manure from them would be the worst thing to have.
No, that would be good to have.
So yeah, it's an idea that I'm kicking around. I'll talk to Dad more whenever I go over there and see what.
I'd eventually like to get animals. I don't know, man. I'm not ready for that yet.
I got the sheep. I don't have a whole lot of them, but they're pretty easy.
I thought about getting some chickens.
Clothing. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to be the next one until the piglets.
Well, yeah, I mean they just kind of fell in your lap.
Right. So that's kind of like where it's at. It's because I wanted to do chickens next, and that's why in the field I planted wheat. But I wasn't gonna. I'm trying to do everything without buying. I want to buy as little as possible. I don't want to buy anything to feed them. So
yeah, self-sufficient.
Right, which
and
is
that way you don't have to depend on the market rate too. The prices go up because they can't get the food here during the snow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you're paying double what you were paying a month ago. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel you there.
Yeah, so it's kind of a, you don't want to bite off more than you can chew.
No, and
So
that kind of goes hand in hand. Like this tractor, you know, this tractor is gonna, if it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg, do I put the money into it? Because like thinking about it, I have that snow blower now. You know, how else am I going to clear the snow out? My green
right,
tractor's not going to run that snow blower. It don't have enough power.
right.
So
Yeah.
it's, yeah, I'm stressing.
It'll all fall into place. And like I said, for the time being, if you need the Ford, I mean, she runs like a champ.
Oh, that thing sounded good coming up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do. I got some general maintenance and stuff I'll have to do on it for too long.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when they're old, you got to do it in order to keep them running.
Yeah.
And I'd rather not have to buy a new tractor.
No, I want to
Mm.
avoid it too.
I'm gonna try to run anything because man, up here it's hard to find. You don't get a whole lot of used tractors
No,
or anything, used
no.
equipment.
I mean, like I said, he's got a John Deere down there. He's got a Kubota. You know, he's got a bunch of logging equipment and stuff, but like I asked him, I said, man, like I'm down to tractor. Is there anything, JD? Like I need something, man, because I didn't think at the time my green one was going to handle that brush hog. And he's like, I got nothing. I got nothing right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're hard, super hard to come by.
Yeah.
He said he has an order coming in that just left the, I think he said it was John Deere. It's like a couple, you know, medium to smaller size John Deere tractors, but they just left the factory. Like he just got the load info from the carrier. So yeah, that could take from, I'm assuming, you know, one of the Midwest factories there, probably a couple weeks to get up here, go through Canada and whatnot.
Yeah, especially with all the crossing the border and all that.
Yeah, plus if they run into weather, you know, or I don't know, it could be a couple weeks before we see anything down there.
Yeah, I talked to him this morning. He said he had a lead on a harvester for me.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he said he said he had time. He was going to go try to check it out, make sure everything was good before he said anything. But he said, I want to let you know I didn't forget about you. So
Nice.
I told him as long as it picks up my crops, I don't care what it looks like.
Right.
Don't matter to me. So he said the biggest downside with the one that he's going to look at is it's an open cab. I said I could care less about that. I have sweatshirts and coats.
Open cab. Yeah. You know, you talked to him today about it?
I talked to him this morning. He was going to go look at it.
Okay. I thought I saw an open. I might be mistaken. I don't really know harvesters that well. I thought there was one down there. Maybe he. I don't know.
I mean, the guy was supposed to be bringing it so he could look at it. He wasn't from that far.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it was there and he just has to go over it.
He just said
it kind of, I don't know. I didn't really pay attention to it. I was looking at the tractors, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But I vaguely recall, I think it was red. Definitely had the open cab. I remember the open cab.
Yeah, I think he said it was an old Massey.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, hey, take a ride down there. It might be sitting down there.
Hey, I'll wait for him to do what he's got to do.
Right. Well, if I end up going down there today, I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know.
Like I said, I'm waiting to see what he gets back to me with.
Yeah, hopefully nothing too bad.
I hope not, man. But alrighty.
All right, well, I'll definitely get with you tomorrow. So if you're not busy, we can start chopping down some trees and cleaning up some stuff here.
This one's kind of gnarly looking.
Yeah.
Got some widowmakers up there.
Yeah, also got a keep in mind to not drop them on the silo.
No, yeah. If we notch them out,
yeah,
and
because
we should be able to get them to fall the way we want them to.
that would be not very good.
No, this one would be the one I'm gonna worry about.
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah, there's really no good way to drop that one. And then really, man, this one's close too.
It's gonna be fun.
We might have to actually climb up there.
Drop it down piece by piece.
Yeah, does this have a ladder on it? It does. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know about that. That ladder's...
Yeah, I ain't trying to climb up anything right now because I don't know how well it's still attached.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm trusting that.
How well is that still attached? Do I trust these that have been here since Lord knows how long?
You know, I'm gonna say at least...
I mean, there are bushes growing through the...
At least the 90s. With the height of the trees, probably older than that.
It's been a hot minute. For sure. Well, what you got going on the rest of the day?
Yeah, like I said, just cutting out that field. Getting that done. I'm kind of getting some plot lines marked, property lines marked. As kind of best I can guesstimate. I went over, there's like an old quarry or mine, I don't know what it is, basically directly across from where my cabin is.
Oh yeah.
And I went along their kind of fence row because I was looking at the deed paperwork and what I got, you know, when I acquired everything, and it looks like I butt kind of right up against their property, and I kind of go around their little mine or whatever it is, and then kind of jut out. So I kind of marked that out. I want to do something similar over here, just so I know where yours and mine kind of come together. That way I'm not, you know, planting on your property and
right.
You know, I would hate to be using property that I'm not, yeah, it's not mine. I'm not entitled to it.
Right.
Wouldn't want to cause any issues.
They still got the debris crusher down there? The old rock crusher?
You know, I think I saw something through the trees. I didn't go in. Just kind of, you know, peeked through as I was mowing because the tractor was giving me problems. But I think I saw it. I can go take a look and confirm for you.
Yeah, it's not really that big a deal. I used the stones, so I was just curious. Didn't know if it was still down there or not.
Yeah,
I haven't been over there since I was young.
Next time I'm over, you know, in there, I'll double check and confirm for you.
All right. Well, you need anything? Like I said, the tractor will be down there. I'm getting ready to head out to Mom and Dad's.
Okay.
Because I'll get that stuff done so I can get home before a decent time.
I appreciate it, Chris.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate you finding this.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it was kind of, you know, the sunlight just hit it just right and it glinted and caught my eye. Spur of the moment type deal.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll get with you tomorrow, and if you're not busy, we can drop some of these trees.
Yeah, we'll pull them down. Bring tractor down. We'll just kind of hook up to them and pull them down away from this thing and get it done.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Yep, we'll talk soon.
Yep. Bye.
All right. Back over here. He's such a nice guy. Yeah, so that's definitely his. definitely his. Take a look here, see how the crop's doing. And nothing really popping yet. Early yet. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna hop on the tractor. I'll get some recording of time lapse for this thing. And we'll pick you guys back up as soon as the this little field's cut. right, y'all. Pretty much wrapping this up. We gotta cut these trees down, but it is getting to be later in the afternoon and I am getting hungry. We're gonna finish this up. We're gonna park up, head back to the house, grab some lunch. I'm gonna give JD a call, see if he has an update for me. And honestly, probably relax a little bit because it's been a hard couple days and I am tired. All right. Good progress. Real good progress. All right, y'all. I will pick you guys back up here in a while. Oh, man. Well, I wish I could say we were going to get some more done, but unfortunately, I may or may not have fallen asleep. I was beat. Those trees kind of kicked my butt, and riding in that tractor all day. I sat down after I ate, hit that food coma, and man, out like a light. We are gonna run over. We're gonna put the tractor away at minimum. I don't know what type of weather we have coming today, but I want to get the tractor put away. Made some good progress. We will pick up the rest of the stuff. We'll get the harrow going. I'm gonna leave that there tonight. I'm gonna leave this running actually. I don't know if the lights on this thing are very good. Yeah, not great. All right. Ooh, it's cold out here. And I can see nothing. You know what? Good enough for me for tonight. Got the tractor put away. Head back over to the house, get the fire going. And wrap this one up, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, if you haven't, make sure you hit that like, smack that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking of the series. And yeah, what do you think of the silo? Definitely a big find today for Chris. Be interesting to see what comes of all that, and you know, get our fields and our greenhouses set up. And yeah, so with that said, guys, we'll pick you guys up first thing tomorrow we'll get that field harrowed down and go from there. Make sure you guys show love to Celtic Reaper. Go check out his channel is linked in my description. He is doing, by now you already know this if you're a returning viewer, if you're a new viewer, he is Chris. He has his own channel. He's doing his own series around surviving Alaska. Go check him out. Make sure that you guys show him that love, show him that support. Drop a like over there, subscribe over there, comment on his videos, because without him, this series is not nearly as good as it is. He has provided phenomenal roleplay, and I love it. So thank you to him. Huge shout out to him. Go check him out. We'll see you guys and gals and everyone right here next week for another episode of Surviving Alaska. Until then, peace.